All right, coming to you live from the coffee taste test kitchen. I'm going to open a palate cleanser here, and we're going to begin tasting. So first up, all right, we're going to do a coffee taste test today. There's not going to be anything blind about it because I don't have 4 cups that look the same, but we're going to do 4 different brands of coffee, if I can find 4. If not 4, then 3. If not 3, then 2. All right, let's see how this taste test goes. Kettle's whistling. It's time to start making some coffee. The first coffee is Treeline Coffee Roasters. It is kind of a pour over method. You can see it starts as a little filter, and then you open it, set it over your cup, and you pour the coffee over. All right, here we go. It's gonna be hard to pour and film, but you know, I'm a professional. Okay, I can already tell you this method is gonna be quite slow. You have to pour it through this filter, and it filters through the coffee. It's like a pour over method, but this one could take a while. This is a backpacking coffee. It's like a packaged pour over method for backpacking. Net weight, it says 42 ounces. That seems like a lot. No, 0.42 ounces. Wow, just steam that up. All right, we are still pouring here. Very, very slow process when you're making coffee in a Treeline filter. Not that slow, but once you filter the water, I think most of the time you want to be able to mix in your stuff, but we'll see. I mean, it could redeem itself by how it tastes, so. All right, we'll come back once I have a full cup. All right, the next method, we're doing standard pour over. This is some Colombian coffee, and it's brand new, so it shouldn't be spoiled or anything, you know, trying to keep some integrity in this study. And we'll just pop this sucker open. And so standard pour over that you do at home, it's kind of it's how I drank coffee for 2 months in Costa Rica. And this is Colombian coffee, which is actually one of my favorite regions for coffee. So this should be the best, but we'll see. The final 2 coffees we're gonna try, we have CS Coffee here. Nice instant coffee. One thing that stands out is it makes 16 to 20 ounces just in this one pack. So that's a full cup of coffee if you like full cups. Then we're gonna go with the Startbucks Via to round out our 4. This, I don't know that there even is an individual instructions here. All right. All right, let's pour this CS coffee in. It's kind of a powdered substance there. You can get a good look. And I think it's going to take a mixing or 2. So let's grab our mixer. All right, got our spoon. Let's mix it in. Ooh, it's a nice, like, kind of a golden color. I'm actually colorblind, so take that for what it's worth. Actually, it looks very appetizing. So this is CS Coffee. And then, while fighting to open this Starbucks Via, I did see CS Coffee, it's compostable packaging. So That is a plus. Okay. Starbucks Via in here. This is a much, much darker color than pretty much any of the other coffees, but we'll see how this goes. All right. Via, CS Coffee, Treeline, standard pour over. So first up, let's go with the most familiar. This is standard pour over. Just Colombian coffee poured over the standard way through a filter, very old-fashioned way. I've probably drank coffee this way more than any other way in my life. Bold, full. I don't think I'm allergic to it, but that was a sneeze. It's good though. I like this coffee, so this goes in the good area. All right. Palate cleanser with some key lime LaCroix. All right, Treeline. This coffee, this took a long time to make. It's like a pour over. It's got the little filter, but how it sits on the coffee cup and how much water can move through it, it took a long time. I would say it's not something I especially wanted to be patient for, and in the same amount of time as the normal pour over, it produced about half the amount. So it just moves through very slowly. It's a time-consuming process, and the filter is just simple cardboard, and it moved a little bit, so it was hard to make. Pretty good coffee though. I would say the coffee quality, it's good. It's lighter. It's a lot lighter than standard roast. I'm not sure if it says on here. It says this was it's handcraft, sourced from Ecuador. Probably is more of a blend, but I like it. It's very light. It's more of what I might have in the afternoon. The bold pour over is kind of what I like to start my morning with. But yeah, I'd say it's also very good. It's good coffee for sure. It just takes a long time. Time consuming. I don't know that I would want to do it backpacking. All right. Next up, we have Starbucks Via. It's okay. It's more acidic than the other coffees. You can kind of taste that it's like 80% of what coffee is by however they're making their instant coffee. It's good. It's coffee. It counts. It's easy. It was the lightest one on the list at 3.3 grams. But I would say that this Starbucks Via, out of the three so far, this is by far my least favorite. It tastes like you almost need to cleanse your palate when you're done with a cup of coffee. Like my breath is going to be bad or something. I think most coffee is acidic, but this especially much. It's not my favorite. It's okay, but if I'm not going to drink 4 giant cups of coffee today, I'll probably be pouring that one out. So I use this as a spoon holder, but this is the last one, CS Coffee. All right, let's see how CS Coffee goes. This is this 7.1 gram pack makes 16 to 20 ounces of coffee, which is awesome. That's kind of how much you want in the morning. That's basically the equivalent of 2 standard cups of coffee. Also, the packaging is compostable, so points over Starbucks for Starbucks has foil. This has compostable packaging. All right, let's see how it tastes. Wow, it's completely different than the rest. It's like Treeline, but it's got more of a full flavor. It probably sits between the standard pour over and Treeline. It's got a full taste, like it's not acidic. Like, I could tell you more what it's not. It's not acidic like the Starbucks Via, and it's a lot more. it's full. I guess it's like a full, it's like creamy almost. It's got texture. It's like a nice cup of coffee when you just want to sip one cup of coffee at camp. I might still go with pour over if I'm drinking coffee all day, but this is very fulfilling. I would say this is what you'd want to drink on the road. No joke, I really enjoy this CS coffee the best. All right, well I would say this and the pour over. If I'm gonna rank them, I'm gonna go CS coffee, standard pour over, Treeline, and then Startbucks Via sucked. But that's my home review of coffees. All right, cleanse the palate and drink like 48 ounces of coffee here today. Wow, this is gonna be quite a day. All right, thanks for joining on the coffee taste test.